I'm very pale and I don't like it. So today I'm doing a look inspired by Kendall Jenner, and these are the photos that I'm going to be taking inspiration from. I feel like Kendall has really nice glowy, I feel like it just enhances her natural features, so that is why I've chosen her. So I'm going to be using the Facetheory. This is their Ultra Face Primer. It is a silicone-free natural makeup primer. If you've got oily skin and you're looking for a primer that's silicone-free, highly recommend this one here. And these are also a skincare brand as well, so you know it's going to be good for your skin. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. It's kind of like a hybrid between a primer and a moisturiser. So I'm just going to put this all over my face. Did I even say hello when I started the video? Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Kendall Jenner inspired makeup look. This video is going to be all over the place, I already know it. I've had too much coffee. So looking at the photos, Kendall's really like glowy and dewy looking, so I'm going to mimic that by using the Sleek Makeup Highlighting Elixir. These are just illuminating drops. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on the high points of my face. And then I'm just going to blend it out with a brush. These are really nice for like if you're wanting a no makeup look. And then I'm going to tap it in with my finger as well, just so there's like no harsh lines. And then for foundation, I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match in the shade 1.5N Linen, just because I am looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost these days, and I don't like it. This is how white I am, like, this is probably the lightest foundation that they do, or maybe like the second lightest. It's probably too dark for me still, but it's fine. We will make it work. So I've zoomed you in a little bit just so we can do the eyebrows. Looking at the photos of Kendall, she has like very straight but elongated brows, so I'm going to try and mimic that. I'm just going to use brow powder today. I'm not going to do soap brows or anything. I'm just going to brush the brow hairs down. So I'm just going to start at the top of my eyebrow and sort of round it out a little bit. And then I'm going to elongate the tail as well. And then I'm going to brush the brow hairs up and just fill in the underneath. So she doesn't have them super defined, but I just want to sort of cover up any hairs that I might have underneath. I'm just gonna really lightly start to carve them out. So she has like a really subtle sort of rose gold smoky eye going on, so I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette from Lash, and I'm just going to be picking up the shade Sunstone with Aragonite, which is these two shades here, and then I'm just going to run that through the crease. She's not got it like super precise, so I'm just going to pop this all over the crease. So any shadow that's left over, I'm just going to sort of pull it up. I'm going to pick up a more precise fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M433, and I'm going to dip it into Tiger's Eye just because I want to deepen up the crease and the outer V a little bit. So with a flat brush, I'm going to mix the shades Rose Quartz and Amber, pop them all over the lid. Okay, so I'm going to leave the eyes alone for a minute and I'm going to move on to cream contouring. So I'm going to use the Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick. This is in the shade F10, and I'm going to pop this like above where the shadow of my cheekbone is, and then that's going to help sort of lift my face a little bit. And then just along the forehead, and then I'm going to define my chin a little bit more as well. I'm also going to pop that down the sides of the nose. Then I'm going to blend out the nose with this little brush from LA Splash. This is their setting brush. It's kind of flat but fluffy at the same time. And then I'm going to bring that up into the eyeshadow as well. And then I'm just going to take a regular face brush just to blend out all of the cream contour. So I just want to define the cheekbones a little bit more. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade Honey. And I'm just going to literally put like 2 dots just where I want to deepen it up. And then I'm just going to go back in with that same brush. So now I want to highlight, and I'm going to use the NYX Born to Glow Concealer. This is in the shade Pale. I'm going to use this to like clean up the shadow as well and hopefully lift it a little bit, and then I'm going to go back in with that same sponge that I was using just so I can blend it out. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to set underneath my eyes with it, but I'm also going to bake like the sides of my nose as well. And then whatever's left on the sponge, I'm just going to put it where I've bronzed, but I'm just going to push this into the skin. I'm not going to let that part sit. And then I'm going to take the Laura Mercier. This is their translucent powder, but it's in the shade Glow. So Kendall looks like really glowy on sort of like her T-zone. She doesn't look oily, but she looks very glowy. So I'm going to take a tiny bit of this. You really don't need a lot. Like, I'm going to dip my brush into it, and then really lightly I'm just going to brush it along the forehead, the nose and the chin. And this is going to set everything in place, but it's also going to look nice and dewy at the same time. So Kendall's very bronze, but it's not like too precise. So I'm going to take the Maybelline City Bronzer and then just a really large fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dust this everywhere that I cream contoured and help lift those cheekbones. She has like a nice rosy sheen to the cheeks, so I'm going to take this blush by Sleek. It's called Feeling Like a Snake. Also, does this packaging not like look like NARS? So I'm going to take this and then just put it on at the tops of the cheekbones, and then I'm going to put a little bit on the temples as well, just so it's nice and cohesive. And then I'm going to dust it on the nose as well. Just going to pop it all over basically. I'm just going to be walking around looking like a tomato all day because I've got too much blush on. Alright, so before I put on any highlighter, I'm just going to spritz my face with a little bit of Vitamin E Skincare Hydrating Mist from Superdrug. And then whilst it's still setting, I'm going to go in with the Sleek highlighting palette in Copperplate, and I'm just going to sort of mix all these shades together. And then I'm going to put it just on the tops of my cheekbones. I'm also going to dust a little bit just in the centre to help with that dewy, glowy look that she's got going on. And then I'm going to put it on my top lip as well. So I'm going to quickly put on some mascara and lashes off camera. She's got like really nice PC eyelashes. So I'm actually going to pop on some individual ones. And then the mascara that I'm using is the Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline. So I'm going to pop these on and then I'll be right back. So this is the look with the lashes on, and I love how they look. It looks like I've got lash extensions, but I don't. I just think it looks so fluffy and natural and cute. But before I do the lips, I want to finish off underneath the eyes really quickly. And I also think I want to put a little bit of glitter just on the lids. So I'm actually going to take this pigment from Eyelash Cosmetics. This is in the shade 06. So I'm just going to tap a little bit of this. I'm going to sieve a little bit of this into the lid, and then I'm just going to really lightly pop some just sort of along the lid. I'm not going to put loads of this on. I feel like that's just going to amplify it a little bit more. And then to finish off underneath the lower lash line, I'm just going to mix Sunstone and Oregonite, and I'm just going to run this underneath the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a eye pencil from Essence. This is in 08 Keddy. It's just a brown little eye pencil, and I'm going to run this in my waterline. And then I'm just going to pop a tiny bit of mascara just on the lower lashes as well. I don't usually do this, but she does have lower lash mascara on. So for lips, they're very like baby pink and on the more lighter nude side. So I'm going to take Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I'm going to like really emphasise the Cupid's bow. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use this one from Maybelline. It's in the shade 05 Loyalist. And then on top, I'm going to use NYX Fortune Cookie Lip Gloss. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. I'm not naked, by the way. I look like I am, but I'm not. Make this like a small series on my channel, so leave some comments down below of like what celebrity makeup looks I should recreate next. But yeah, if you did like this video, make sure you smash it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.